the knee is?
Just treatment with everybody on the citrus staff. I feel fine. Every day is getting better and better. And just doing our best to get my knee in a great situation.
What is the diagnosis of it? Is it tendonitis? Is there a bone bruise? Is there another tear? What's going on with your knee?
No, there's nothing new. It's just right knee soreness. Some days I have good days and some days I don't. And some days my knee will swell up, and that's when we usually put a hold on things and allow me to rest. So we're just trying to figure it out, and every day I'm working with them to get better.
How would you describe what you went through this year? Could you write a book on it?
It was an interesting year. Something that I'm proud to say that I handled the right way. I can go lay my head at night and know that I feel like I handled everything professionally, and something for me to experience. And a lot of guys in the NBA I've talked with, they all go through something like what I've dealt with, and that's part of being a professional.
You've always kind of been the focal point of whatever team you were on, including this one last year. This year, Joel makes his debut. Ben gets drafted. Joel makes his debut. And Nerlens says that you have a log jam and need to address this. All of a sudden, you're the fourth story. Was that a pleasant experience for you? Was it nice not to be the focal point for a change?
It was different. Like you said, Joel came out and had an amazing debut. Like you said, Ben was drafted #1, and there was just a lot of excitement around our team, and it was something I was happy to be a part of. Just going around the city, all the fans were excited because they knew great things were coming and are still going to come, and I was just happy to be one of the guys that they were happy about.
Did you like that experience of not being the center of attention for a change?
I mean, coming off last year where I felt like I was, coming in right in and not having Joel or Ben or even any vet guys to lean on. I enjoyed having that this year with the additions of Gerald, Jared Bayless, Elton. It was helpful for me.
What are your off-season plans in terms of rehabbing and where you'll be working out, things like that?
Yeah, for the majority of the summer, I'm gonna be here, just working with the citrus staff. Pretty much just staying here, hanging around, trying to get my knee in a great place, and just coming here every day to work to make sure I'm healthy.
What are you able to do physically right now?
Right now, I'm just told to rest. I'm not doing any on-court activities. Everything I'm doing right now is rest and strengthening my knee. So, nothing basketball related.
When you envision your future, what do you see?
Just having a long career, playing a game that I love. Playing in this league for a while, and just trying to get better every day. But I want to play in the NBA for a long time and continue to get better.
John, no matter the profession, sometimes a change of scenery is a good thing. And do you see that maybe that is, or is there an overwhelming feeling of you that you want to be here?
I love being here. I got really close with everybody here. We have amazing teammates. I'm sure you guys have talked to many times. There's a bunch of young guys that's hungry and looking to get better. And great things are happening here in Philadelphia, and I would love to be a part of it.
John, but you've experimented being like behind Joel,
Right.
playing together. That one didn't really work. So you would have to come back as a backup. I mean, could you really embrace that role?
Whatever they tell me to do, I'll embrace. Right now, it's so far-fetched for me to go into next season. This season just ended, so my main focus is getting healthy.
This season, how much would you say your knee issue impeded what you wanted to do on the court? Were you able to give in the games that you played? Were you able to give full effort every game? Did that diminish as the year progressed and the knee became more and more sore?
I wouldn't make any excuses for my knee. The knee was fine when I was able to play. I played. It was just a weird year for me, not playing and playing and fluctuating minutes. Might not have been the best thing for my knee, but I did what I could to make the best of it.
What do you learn from something like? What do you get out of it? What's the most valuable thing you got out of this season?
This is probably the most I learned in a year of playing basketball in regards to just being a professional, taking proper care of your body, managing how you do everything. It was a very useful year for me, and like I said, I'm just happy that I was able to handle things the right way.
Were there ever times where you went home and you were away from this where you felt like you were going a little crazy because of everything?
I wouldn't say going crazy. I definitely got frustrated through times of the year, but luckily I have an amazing head coach and amazing GM and amazing staff that try to keep my head above water and just try to maintain my confidence and not get down on myself or not it down in the situation that I'm in and just realize how blessed I am to be where I am.
Should this team have full health and all the expectations, going forward, what are your expectations on this team next year? Where could you see it possibly being talent-wise as in this league?
We want to be in the playoffs next year. I know Joel mentioned that last year, but we've seen glimpses of how great we can be this year, especially when everybody's healthy, and even some of our new guys who really came on. Dario was phenomenal. Timothy Luwawu, his evolution as he progressed throughout the season was great. We haven't got a chance to see Ben yet, but I'm confident that he'll be great as well. And now he's cleared to play, so it's an exciting time in Philadelphia. And JoJo will be back soon, and it's a lot of things to be happy about here.
Were you able to express your frustration with the coach or the GM at any point? Did you go in and say, Brett, what's going on? Why are you using me this way? Or did it all come from their side? Did you just, sort of show up for work and have them talk to you? What was that communication like?
Yeah, I was never frustrated with the coach or Brian. I was just frustrated kind of with the situation that I was dealing with having myself, having Nerlens, having Joe, having Rashawn, having a lot of bigs there. And it was nobody's fault. It wasn't Brian's fault. It wasn't Coach Brown's fault. It was just a situation that was handed to us, and we did the best we could to keep everybody composed, and I think we all handled it really well.
Were you able to play enough games to make an evaluation about skill set wise where you improved, and if there were some things you made progress in, what did you think they were?
I know I've talked about the .5. I know that was the thing that me and Coach focused on. I think when I got in a good rhythm and I was able to play consistent minutes, I started to feel like my old self and getting back to playing well. But there was a lot this year, man, on and off the court, and I'm just happy I handled everything the right way.
Wasn't that knee surgery that you had last year, wasn't that supposed to prevent what you went through this year?
I don't know what you mean by that.
You had knee surgery at the end of last year, yet you still continued to have knee troubles all this year. Was that knee surgery a failure?
No, it wasn't a failure. It's part of being a professional athlete. you have surgeries, and after post-surgery, you will have soreness. Just part of playing 82 games and practicing and loading, and we did the best we can to handle it.
You talked about your inconsistent usage, starting, being a backup, playing days at a time. Do you envision you being able to help this team in a consistent role as a backup, as giving Joel a rest next year, and maybe having a big advantage over other 4s and 5s who are playing backup minutes? It seems like that could be a pretty powerful weapon team-wise. Could you accept that yourself?
Like you said, having Joel, having me, having everybody here, we're all really good weapons. Like I said, that's next season. That's far-fetched. We just ended this season today, so my focus is getting my knee right, and we'll see what happens.
Has there been any discussion of surgery with the knee? Have you heard anything about that?
No, we haven't had any conversation dealing with surgery. Everything right now is just resting my knee, and we're going to reevaluate when I get back on the court.
Thank you.